mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really bout this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out great tits. New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way and it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. As they start on the ground, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On 2nd and 10, Winston. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can mix on a field goal there.
And what a luck luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in that one last week. We're hoping the same thing happens this time, too.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Mixon with a first down carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, that's the thing to beauty right there. Once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and management became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now it's seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive. Most of them wanted Ed with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example.
How you underthrow that? Come on, boy.
The Thanksgiving time frame, and when you're
This
still
bullshit. Like,
that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
that boy underthrew a wide open.
And that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play fake.
Here we go.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my God.
Give him credit. They took
What's going on with your boy?
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that.
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon, and that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd and 9, Burrow. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some
Hello,
pressure.
this is a message from the single point of contact team at Penny Mac Loan Services. We're following up regarding your recent request and the additional information that has been mailed to you. This request is time sensitive. Please return our call.
A big play there for Cincinnati, and even 40 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, and they give up the big play right there.
Now, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's tough. That's 3 people.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle.
Oh, we didn't even try to jump, dude. You the tallest one out there. Come on, bro. You 6'4". How the fuck that's... But they gave me the wrong... They gave me the wrong person. They really just gave me the wrong person. They would have gave me OB, I would have picked it. They gave me fucking Hunter Badger. He behind the receiver. Right, that ain't gonna, everybody else ain't gonna react. Like, it's fucking Madden. They ain't gonna react.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Camara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. So following
come on, man. Y'all boy, wake up.
Here with a 1st and 20. On play action, Winston. He gets it left side of Johnson. He's got room past the 30. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Jameis bullshitted.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half.
That boy going ham. That shit is crazy.
And the average in the league, somewhere around
that's crazy.
On 3rd down for offenses.
It might be a Camaro game.
Convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Woo.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
All right, man. Let's lock up, man.
Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Come here. Why you sliding sideways, Honey Badge? I need you getting out of there.
Up there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I'm trying to figure out why the hell when I set my people by overall, these motherfuckers put Honey Badger on Jamar Chase and put Lattimore on the fucking running back. Shit is crazy.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
All right, you got one more drive, James. After that, we're going to Camara.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, it's over with. He ain't ready. Here we go.
They've got to find a way to finish these
Here we go.
in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, here's Camara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter and misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
The Saints in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be used to it. You really just got to see how Madden playing for real.
Get 2 more stops and escape.
Motherfuckers just have games like that, man.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Winston. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, this might be a Kamara game.
Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 75. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
You just usually got to figure out. Just got to figure out what Madden favor in that particular game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
Yeah, I understand that Madden. So, like, the way Jamie's just blowing wide open passes and then your D-line getting a lot of pressure, I have to swap to the run.
About to get going.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
Damn, I thought I had.
And he's going to get this down near the 20.
I wasn't even expecting to keep chasing that shit.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him.
I thought he was going to get sacked for that one off.
From the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous.
Right there. Yeah.
Pretty good arm, too.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, yeah.
Throw for Burrow, but it's intercepted.
Definitely was fast interference.
And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so
See, you may get you two.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Here we go.
He's got a man complete.
Here we go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. What's good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Oh, yeah, we'll go get that. OB! OB! Oh, my God! Don't come over there and interrupt. OB, you got to be able to catch, bro.
You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Dancing to his left.
Yes, sir.
He goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now we're going to put timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
May. Oh, get me another one. May was going to get 3 of them things.
That one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only
Ooh, good find. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, my God.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Hold on, we might be hot right here.
They go play action.
Do we got what we want? Here we go. MT.
That is pulled in by Michael Thomas. Now the Saints will use
all right,
final timeout.
This gotta be quick.
We'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This gotta be quick. 18 seconds. We gotta get back on the ball, boy. See what we in. Ooh, Tutty. Here we go. I'm going to try it. If I was going to try jump ball, Dwayne, you got to go and try MT one-on-one.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and
Where we
10
at?
from the 29.
This might be, ooh, cover 3. I don't like this. Okay. That is definitely cover 3. Let's go.
Off the play fake.
Get in there. There it is.
That is cool. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. That's for the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So
Good turn of events, boys.
first half as they'll kick this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he returns this to the 22. They're just going to run it here up the middle.
Ooh, I want y'all to. Yes, sir. I wanted y'all to knock your head off.
How did they do? So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled.
Ooh, and we get ball.
Quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Man, I wish I would have put a trade on James. James is a fucking normal trade.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that.
We got him.
Good through the air.
Oh, my God. Quit getting beat up right there, man. Get off of that, Olave. You beat him off the ball.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely.
You see these boys got some burner behind them. Ooh. Here we go.
Winston's throw complete to Johnson.
Here we go.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
He really got them burners.
How many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season? He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
You know, sir.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Get up out of there, James. I was trying to run, bro. My fucking lineman was in the way. I was trying to get up out of that bit. Here we go.
Jameis to throw it. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp.
That's so crazy, man.
He was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well,
He's definitely not as sharp as he was. You're right about that.
You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Been successful.
Slot man moves right. Play action now. Winston. He completes it to Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Let's go on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18.
No, so when we on this simulation, that speed don't mean nothing. Nah, that should go by overall, bro. So he'll be fast unless he got speed and he sprayed it and he kind of like built up a little bit. But if he just like a 70-something overall, but he just fast, man,
The Bengals drive about to get.
But yeah, you'll
halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Burrow looking to pass. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Burrow will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now, meanwhile,
ooh, I think I missed a dime.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Winston to give, it's Kamara.
Jeez, I went to the wrong person.
16-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. So after the run by Kamara, that
bag drill was horrible. I didn't know which way coach was going.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Winston. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. That's for the extra point. And they open the lead up down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, Wilson. And no chance to get away.
Pick him up.
Down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game, one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Come here.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Burrow steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. For this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he Another shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are good.
Meanwhile, they to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Olave got to get better. His route running, man.
That one was incomplete. He's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to start throwing the football until the end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Let's go on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From his end zone, Wilson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This will use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
A punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. up the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. The pass caught by Orlando. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 40.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not letting any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the 1st down New Orleans. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. That was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shot.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half the adjustment that did in the locker room. It certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for New Orleans, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Don't haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed me. With soul food, gold, and stuff in my bed kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James L. Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. The ground probably baffling. They can scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos, knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made, walk with a limp, them days is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination.